Alright folks, we're gonna go for a drive. Yeah. Got a new chair. This is one of these collapsible chairs. Collapses down to this little thing. When we get back, I'll show you. Super light, good for like backpacking, as you see. And I mean, it's good material. These chairs are like $35. It's excellent. I like it. It's comfortable, does the job. And like I said, it's really light. It's good for backpacking. It collapses down into this like little, like tiny case. I'll show you when we get back from the drive. I'll break it down. We'll do a breakdown and then I'll re-put it back up. It's excellent. I'm super happy about it. Because now I got a place to sit. Being able to put your lean back on something, it helps so much. So let's go for a drive. And we're off, folks. Well, we've been off for a minute, but I just got to turn the camera on. Where do you want to go? Want to go for a backcountry drive? Yes, that's the sound of my brakes. I think the rear piston's sticking. Or, you know what I mean. Just drive. Testing out some new camera stuff. Man, this camera looks shaky as hell. About this. You can tell if the footage is shaky now. I can't see yet what it's going to be like after it's processed, but I can tell you the tripod itself, or suction cup itself, shaky. I got to do like a 2-point connection. We're going for a country drive. I was going to go down by the beach, but I don't know. for a country drive, man. Just to be more incumbent. Thing needs another like mounting point. I'm turning here. This guy's all over my backside. It's because you can't drive, bitch. Don't blame me. Convertible 911. This thing will be jam-packed. Yeah, I'm going. I'll show you what this camera looks like as we get going here. Insert picture. Show you my setup. You ready? Hold on. Got this thing. It's good. It's got like a little door over a camera. Helps out. Don't worry about fingerprints all over the camera every time I go to use it. This guy's turning. Hold on. Here, I'll try to show you what it looks like when it's moving. Don't look like it's shaking a lot, but that's just because we're on a little nice road, but it's shaking. It's shaking and baking. I was gonna put the top down, so, oh, that was a leaf. So we'll see about that in a minute. I don't know if you could tell, but it's gonna rain. It's been raining 5 minutes and then it's off, and then 5 minutes and then it's off. Crazy wind. Crazy wind. But this mic here, it's working, eh? It's getting blasted over here. Alright, we're back. Listen, this chair here, I guess it's pretty self-explanatory. I was going to do a thing where I broke it down and put it back together, but it's pretty obvious. This just goes in these little grommets. I guess the thing that ain't, I don't want to turn it upside down and mess up my, but it's pretty, I gotta sneeze. Ooh, yeah. See what I'm saying? I don't know why I ain't focusing on that. I went to touch this and be like, is that in focus? Here, I'll lock it. Is it on the line? Why, that just don't seem like it's in. Oh, it is. So these things are attached by this, so it's kind of self-explanatory, plus just kind of clicks in. The whole thing does that, and then at the end you just got to put this on, and these little things here, and then bam, good to go. Pardon the fan being on. It is hotter than a hooker on a Sunday news out here. So that's just that. What I got to treat for you. Hold on, let me take a sip of this. What we got here? Some real nice tree sap. See this here? That's like one serving for the fire starter. A decent amount, decent thickness. I'll insert a video of me harvesting it. And then I gotta process this a little bit. So I'll insert that video now, harvesting. So we're gonna collect some sap. That tree there is good to go. This tree here is pretty big time. There's a nice little just knot, you know. Actually runs down, ends about right there. Try to get the least amount of bark as possible. Like, you know. Here's the drip. But that tree's alright. You know? tree and this tree, and here's my bag collection. What I will collect this sticky stuff in, and I got my sap knife over there. That thing's super dull. Yeah. Definitely use a blade you don't want to use ever again. You don't need a blade, you just need a tool. Honestly, take your good blade and chop one of these sticks. Get a nice, like, beveled edge and just dig it off. But I'm going to attempt some surgical stuff just because I don't want it to bark, you know. So... pulling these chunks out, you know. It's a big chunk in there. So there's definitely stuff to be had. In the bottom of this tree looks like this. I don't know how we would get at this. We would just come like this, I guess. We're definitely dropping pieces. Oh. Oh. I don't touch my freaking... I don't touch my pants. Here. I mean, still got some veins and stuff, but what we got is good. I'm gonna grab these with my hand though. Yeah, straight taffy. Big old pile. Clean these hands up. Get this stuff in that bag. So we got these chunks on the pile. Over here. Not too much bark. Nice clean pieces here. A little bit of right here. not bad to clean up. So, clean up later, not bad. This piece came out alright. Just one sheet, you know, like, that'll be a good little chunk. Now, let's see what we got here. So, looking at the tree, this seems to be a big spot. So, and this down in here, that's pretty big time. Look at this big heaping thing. What do you say we chop some of this off? I don't know how to get in on this. I guess I'll just go. Hold on, I gotta put a knee down. Alright. We'll just get in it. We'd be, so, junk, and so we just gotta get the hands dirty. Brought alcohol. This here pile, which ended up being some good stuff. I'm not taking pine needles with me. I feel like I'll take that back. That'll make a lot of cubes. It only takes us like a really tiny little bit, you know? And that's a huge amount. That'll last a while. So yeah, that's the harvest. I got a lot. I think I did alright. Considering, here, let's lay this down here. I'll make a better light over here. I guess that's maybe just, you see from my hand. Really only need like half that. Well, that broke right up. That was hard. Oh yeah, that crushed right up. Just need a little tiny piece. Throw it in there and get the fire going. I want to get, it's pretty clean. A little bit dirty there. Dirty there. Messing with this stuff, look, it's all gooey. Do it on a hot day. Get all that dirt out of there. This way it's more pure. I'm gonna get that going now. And hold on. Yeah, man, I got a nice little batch, eh? So I'm gonna get that going, get that processed up a little bit better. That's kind of already good to go, let's be real. I don't know if I'm gonna mess with it too much. That stuff's a mess once you get it going, and it's like, it's everywhere. So this is here. This is good. This is bug deterrent water. Blast it, boom, boom, nice mist. Oh, that feels nice. Yeah, the bugs don't want to mess with that. And whenever bugs are around you, you just mist everywhere. And they go right away. And it's eco-friendly, it don't kill the bugs, and when the bug lays down to dry itself off, the bird eats it, and he's not eating poison, you know? So, $1.50. Boom, boom, done. Instead of sitting there swatting all day long like this, just carry one of these. Plus, really, you just stop at the creek, fill up with your ammunition. It's free ammo, right? So you could hike all day, hang out in front of your house. Plus, once you spray them with this a couple times, they learn real quick not to come back. Man, that did feel nice. It is hot. It's a hot one. So, that's a nice little, what I call, this is a redneck bug hack. This is my red I'm sorry, I just had my caffeine. This is a redneck bug hack right here. This is how you do it. This will save your whole day. This will save your whole hiking trip. And if you really want to be all condensed, this thing actually, I got a size that fits on the top of a regular size water bottle. And you could just crush the water bottle down to nothing. And when you need it, blow it up. Put on this so you ain't got to carry this whole thing around if you're worried about space. This one will spin off to be a beam if you want to get nasty. But the mist is the way to go. They just can't do anything. They could do nothing. There's nothing they could do. They have to go away and dry off all the time. This has saved the whole day right here. This is like the biggest, it's like the best thing I could put in my backpack when I'm hiking, heavy pack. This is gold. This is gold, man. You ever get around biting flies and it's like 50 of them and they just cover your whole body? Yeah, that'll end your whole day hiking real quick. You're good for like an hour, maybe 2 hours, but after 2 hours you're just sitting there swatting. It gets annoying, you know? You're like, alright, forget that. I'm sitting down in this wonderful chair I got here. Oh. Yeah, it went out. Look, ain't no bugs in here. They don't want none. You feel me? Oh, folks. Sorry that fan's on. I know that's probably pretty loud. Microphone. I got hiccups. Tends to pick that up. But it is hotter than a hooker on Sunday news in here. And it's like, I got the temp thing and I put it outside. I put it in here. It's 12 degrees hotter outside than it is here, so I need a break. I need a break. You know? Right. So that's where we're at, folks. This chair is alright, I tell you. You know what? You know those chairs that are like camping chairs and they're normally like, you gotta fold them, they collapse, like, oh no, they don't collapse, they fold. I don't know what you want to call it. But you know, the regular ones, they're kind of tall. You can kind of beat them around a lot more than this chair. You know? But this chair is more for like backpacking and like I said. Oh yeah, I was supposed to show you the little bag it comes in. It's just a little bag, and you can just strap it to your backpack. Chairs go a long way, you know. It's really nice. It's a big deal. Real big deal. You know. But oh gee, what else can I show you? You want to see some stuff? Here, I'll show you some stuff. Just wait a minute. Let's just hang out for a minute. Whew. I tell you what though, I ain't mad at the heat. You know, I just came through a long winter in the Northeast. It's like winter's long, you know? It's just long. And at some point you're like, yeah, I don't mind, because I don't mind. But at some point you're just like, dude, this is too much. Like, winter in Jersey Shore, New York City area, it starts at like, I don't know, October 1st. It just will have a lot of nights where it's just like bitter. You're like, oh geez, like you're dressing different and all this, right? And then that goes on till like the end of April. I mean, it was May. Well, it was only like the first week of May, but it was May, and there I was still on my chair here with a blanket, you know? Like, it'll wear you down after a while, you know what I mean? You're just like, it wears you down. It really does. And it doesn't wear you down physically. Well, yeah, it wears you down physically. But, alright, let me reframe all that. But it'll wear you down mentally, you know? But physically, depending on what kind of life you're looking to live, it actually hardens you, you know? Because I always say it like this, like, you know how you like hold a muscle? You ever like try to make a muscle in your arm and do a flex? Now, flex a muscle, and how long can you hold that flex muscle for? 1 minute goes by and you're like starting to struggle. 2 minutes go by and you're really struggling to hold that muscle. You know what I mean? Well, when you're cold, your whole body contracts. And it's just like, for me, I'll be out here, I'll be hiking, and it'll be like, 15 hours outside of just all your muscles are just flexed. So what it does, it creates core, it doesn't create like, oh, I got a six-pack and all this. You could still look like a little chubby, but your core is rock. Like, what my one friend says, it makes strength, not muscle. Does that make sense? That don't make no sense. But yeah, it makes strength. Be real strong. But you don't look strong, It's crazy. But it's true. You spend one winter in then New York City, New Jersey area. Well, don't go to New York City because that's kind of garbage up there, but flag burners, But yeah, go to Jersey Shore. We're all patriots, and like, this is deep red territory here. And spend one winter here, and you're definitely coming out like your muscle density is Muscles are real hard compared to just working out. It's crazy. It's crazy to explain, but that's just how it is. Your muscles are dense. Like, I don't look like I weigh a lot, but I weigh a lot. Like, like, I don't look like I'm super strong, but yet I get on the scale and it's 170. You're like, what the hell? That's that muscle density. You just pack it on. Big difference from living in a hot territory like Los Angeles, and you go to the gym, you got a six-pack, and you're out there doing GQ magazines and stuff. But when you spend like winters, and that's a whole new muscle type. I'm rambling. All right, let's put this out. I was gonna show you something. Oh yeah, I'll show you this. Hold on, here, let's go. I need a sip of this. I need a sip of this. Hold on. Oh, there goes my ice cubes. Oh yeah, that's good. Look, ain't no flies want to come in here. This is at this is my suction cup. Show you I don't have it on it. Where's the name on it? Oh, here it is. This is like $35 for this little thing. Works pretty good. And you just get it wherever you gotta get it. When you're using Dash stuff. Tighten it down. And boom, put that down for the suction. Try to leave it loose. Sort of like a torque wrench, just leave it loose all the time when you're not using it. You know what I mean? This is good. I mean, it's expensive, but when you want something to do the job, you want something to just do the job. You know what I mean? You want to get it done, you gotta get it done sometimes. You gotta spend money. I tried a bunch of cheap ones, and I guess I could show you. I'm getting crazy now. I just got a lot of stuff going on. Here. My junk pile. Oh yeah, here it is. See this one? This one, just the whole suction cup just broke off. It was only in this little pin area, and that pin won't stay in after a couple times. So these cheap ones are it's just cheap. What can you do? Yep, that's about all she wrote, folks. Oh man. Alright, we'll wrap this video up. I think this is going to the Mile Monster channel, my traveling channel. But I guess I'll put it on all of them just for now. Whew. It ain't freaking cold out, that's for sure. We rambled about stuff. I'm sorry, but yeah, man, I'm pretty happy about this. That's nice. That's mostly all pure. I mean, I could chop that out, but look at that. It's basically just pure pine resin right there. And you see the size of that chunk, thickness. Really only need like that. throw that in the center of your little your kindling, and yeah, that'll stay lit for a minute. You know, it's good stuff. Smells real nice. Goes a long way. Oh yeah, I harvested that. I'd say back in, what was it now, like about July 1st. So I harvested that back in February. So I'm thinking before I head out west, I might go see if I can harvest a little more. You know, we'll see. I'll put a video on. We'll see how much grew back, because I really harvested that was my section. That wasn't anybody else. That was my camp. You know, that was all my supply. I mean, it's a little dirty. I don't like that much, to tell you the truth. But we'll go back. We'll see if we can harvest some more before we head out here. I'm down to like 15 days before I gotta take off. So, see what we can do. See if we can get a little more. I don't want to harvest run out. Maybe it's somebody else's supply, you know what I mean? I don't want to be on the road harvesting. Tell you what, it's kind of satisfying to like squish it, you know? It's just all pure resin. It looks a little dirty right there, but that's not, it's barely anything. This is straight resin. Like, look at that. That's the good stuff. That's the real good stuff. That's just a pure chunk right there. Gold. This stuff's gold. In the winter, this will make a whole lot more sense. You just want fire to go. You don't want to think about it. You're hungry. Yeah, this is the real deal right here. It's not easy to get this much. Get it all in one shot, but I watched that stuff grow at my camp, and I knew it was growing, and I waited it. So maybe man, this stuff looks dirty. I do gotta clean this up. I got like a resin pot. Put it in a resin pot and heat it up. Probably do it right here. And then once I do that, it separates or burns off. I guess we'll do it. Whatever. It's so freaking gold right here. Gold. I struck gold, folks. I struck gold. Well, there's a half an hour of me rambling. I'm sorry if you didn't want to listen to me ramble. You're just looking for all this stuff. But most likely you didn't mind. Alright, folks. I'll see you in the next round.